Senator Recto is recognized
Yes.
to present the budget to the chamber.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Majority Leader. The budget of the Tourism Department is 3.6 billion. With regard to the attached agency, there's 500 million for the Tourism Promotion Board.
All right.
It's one of the smallest budgets given to any department. Mr.
Senator Soto is recognized on the period of interpellation.
All right. Thank you, Mr. President. Your Honor, this is going to be brief. I just want some enlightenment on 2 or 3 points. First, there is an income from merchandising operations paragraph under the special provisions of the Department of Tourism. It's provided therein that the said income in the amount of 150 million shall be used for tourism-related projects and activities. Pwede po bang malaman kung ano-ano itong tourism-related projects and activities where the 150 million will be allocated?
Okay. Which goes to the Tourism Department, di ba?
It's under income from merchandising operations.
Could you repeat the question, Assistant Minority Leader?
Yes. There is an, in the budget, under special provisions, income from merchandising operations.
Merchandising operations should be with regard to the duty-free. Yes.
Is that so?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So, it's provided therein that the said income in the amount of 150 million shall be used for tourism-related projects and activities. We just want to be enlightened on what are these tourism-related projects and activities.
It's the list of the 150 million. List lang ng 150 million. Last year ba meron ganun income? Wala. Saan yung ginastos last year? Yeah, do you have a list? No, we're only talking about the 150. Okay. Mr. President, the income discussed in that provision goes primarily to the Tourism Promotion Board, which is utilized for promotion purposes.
So, yung specific projects and activities,
It's with the-
generally, it's really
in the Tourism Promotion Board. Now, the Tourism Promotion Board, generally, their entire budget goes to promotion purposes.
all right for promotion
Yes.
purposes. Okay. Now, well, similarly, under
1.5 billion will go to marketing and promotions, 51 million for corporate planning, 191 million administrative expenses, 172 million for contingency fund. That is the operating budget of the Tourism Promotion Board.
$51 million corporate planning. Ano ibig sabihin ng
Corporate planning.
corporate planning po?
Yes. So, yung Tourism Promotion Board,
Promotion,
just for the understanding of the body, is involved with regard to promoting tourism in the country, di ba? Yung Office of the Secretary naman, nandun naman yung budget for advertising and branding.
So the 150 million will not be used for advertising. There is another budget for it.
There's another budget for it. Yes. Yeah. Correct. Yes. Promotions not necessarily for advertising purposes. Yung it's more fun in the Philippines, that will be with the Office of the Secretary.
So iba't ibang mga promotional
Activities, yung mga
activities.
tourism fairs na pinupuntahan, so on and so forth,
Alright.
Mr. President. Yes.
Sige. Now, also in its special provision is a budget for bottom-up budgeting projects amounting to 195,662.
Bottom up.
Ano po itong mga BUP projects that the Department of Tourism have previously approved? Is there a list of the bottom-up budgeting projects for 2016?
Yes, we do have a list. They go all over the region, all over the country.
Mahaba yan.
Mahaba.
We'll just accept a copy.
Yes, I can give you a copy right now,
All
Mr.
right,
President. Yes.
please. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Pero maliit lang na halaga to, 196 million lang, Mr. President.
Sa iyo, maliit lang yan.
For all over the country,
Oh, yes. Of course. For next year. Now,
next year, yes.
in the budget of the Intramuros administration, there is a provision for Intramuros property conservation amounting to 410 million.
Yes. That is for,
Does this include my favorite place in Intramuros?
which is the golf course?
Of course.
My understanding here is the 444 million will be used for relocating resettlement of squatters. Yung
abay,
mga
meron
nandun
pa ba?
sa Ililipat, opo.
There are still squatters?
There are still. But they're not in the golf course.
You're not talking about Letran, no?
No, I'm not, Mr.
Yeah,
Mr.
so
President.
because we were there originally. Letran was there originally, even before the Spaniards came. No, I mean,
Okay.
together with the Spaniards when they arrived.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
So, buildings, areas, sites, ganyan.
Lahat ito for relocation and resettlement.
What about the golf course?
I think the maintenance of the golf course comes from the income of the golf course.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much.
Self-sustaining yung golf course, Mr. President.
All right. All right. Senator, the minority leader is also interested in this information. For 2015, the target of the DOT for international arrivals was 8.2 million. Is that right?
That was the original target, but I think we've downscaled that target, and for 2016, it's going to be roughly 5 million.
Huh?
Yes.
Well, I was expecting you'll bring it up to 10 million.
That was the original plan, 10 million.
Also, was the number of foreign arrivals affected by the recent issues involving the Office of the Transportation Security?
Maybe not with regard to the OTS Tanimbala, but I suppose because we were delayed in investing in our airports, and then maybe because of the certain problems with China over the West Philippine Sea.
Pero as of now, are we going to reach the target of 8.2?
No, I think we will only end up with roughly 5 million. But ang mahalaga dito, Mr. President, is that are we earning more from tourism? While it is true that we have less tourist arrivals than the target, but there's a growth every year. The gross value added of the industry continues to increase. Tourists are staying longer. Normally, in the past, they stayed for 8 days. Now, it's an average of 10, 11 days. They're spending more. So, mas malaki ang kinikita ng ating ekonomiya pagdating sa length of stay at yung gastos na ginagawa ng mga turista. They're staying longer and spending more.
So that would perhaps explain your branding campaign budget has doubled, no?
Yes, and they're
For
staying longer. That
2016.
means it is fun to be in the Philippines,
Yes.
Mr.
Oo.
President.
Dati kasi 600 million, ngayon 1.1 billion. Is there any particular program lined up for this allocation, bearing in mind that the department's No, so it's not 10 million anymore, no? The target is, for next year, what is the target?
Roughly 5 million.
5 million na lang.
I'm sorry.
But if they're
Their
staying
target
longer,
is 6
you're
million by
saying-
the end of next year.
Okay.
5 million this year.
So we're being a little conservative now than last year. All right.
Yes.
Your promotion campaign for next year is
Just to
visit
put
the
on the record,
Philippines.
I'm sorry, Minority Leader, but just to put on the record, that's double from where they started in 2010. 3 million lang tayo noong 2010.
Ah,
Ang
3 million.
turista,
Oh, yes,
ang
yes.
inbound tourist
I
natin,
remember
yes.
that. 3 million in 2010. Yeah, so we still went higher. Your promotion campaign for next year is visit the Philippines again 2016. Is that right?
That's correct.
Why is there a need to change the brand name? Where the branding campaign?
Yes, it still remains. It's more fun in the Philippines. This is like
Okay.
for more retail purposes, I am told. So
I
this
see.
year it's visit
so it
Philippines.
remains. This is just
Next year
an
it's visit-
additional
Yes.
promo campaign.
That's correct.
Visit
That's
the
correct.
Philippines again. I see.
That's
Okay. So we're not changing it, ano? Good. How do you plan to encourage repeat visitors? Hindi na nga. Hindi nila alisin. Oo nga.
They've lined up a number of activities for next year, which they feel is more impactful, and they're communicating this to the target audience. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just going back to Intramuros, you know, I was there from grade 2 to college. I'm the Intramuros is close to my heart.
Yes.
Yung katabi ng immigration building is the old central bank building. My father used to work there. That's why we were enrolled in Retan from Ateneo. Now, it's now Intendencia building. Are you renovating it? At kailan matatapos renovation nito? This is part of the Intramuros area.
Yeah. In cooperation with the central bank, so essentially it's a central bank project in cooperation with the Department of Tourism. They plan to turn it into a museum for archives and monetary history of the Philippines.
And is it ongoing? When is the
Yes.
plan? Renovation is ongoing.
The renovation will begin next year, 2016.
Next year pa mag-start. Okay. I thought the renovation was ongoing. I could visit on Saturday and look at it because we're having a party in Intramuros on Saturday in Letran because we're the NCAA champions this time of the year.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you very much. So,
Did you have anything to do with it, Mr. President?
none at all. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Mr. President. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you.